Hey guys, it's Claudia. Welcome to a brand new vlog. I am out running errands, cleaning off driveways. I'll put a bit in this vlog to let you all know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to get up some oil. My car is leaking oil, so I'm trying to get up some oil out of my sister's driveways. So I got a product and I'm going to put it up to let everybody know how it works. And I've researched this product, so I'm pretty happy with what I think it's going to produce. But nonetheless, this is my outfit. Check it out, check it out. I love these Fashion Nova jeans. I gotta go eat. So I might take you guys with me when I get my lunch and let you see what I'm going to prepare for myself. But this is it. Isn't this cute? I love it. I know it's been a while since y'all heard from me, but I missed you. And we are back to vlogging and doing hair videos and makeup and other videos. So I got to show up. I got to be consistent. And I'm writing. So I just wanted to pop in and let you all see the outfit. We'll talk to you later. I don't know what this is about, but we are out and on with the day. See you in the next reel. What is that? It's like a kind of a, oh, I see. That's the spot in the mirror is dirty. My paints is, I am trying to get me some exercises. Anyway, I gotta go. Night. This is the product. I just got it last night from Amazon. I am too elated. Pour it on, let dry, and brush away on a beautiful day. Okay, so that's how it looks, all spread out on the driveway. I tried to make sure I covered all the spots. So now we're going to leave it in and determine how that. It has been a long day, so I'm in now, and I don't know how the driveway came out. I had to let the Chomp It, Pull It Up products stay in the driveways. The two driveways, I put them in today. So we will see either tomorrow or the next day how the solution came out. I think perhaps I'm going to keep it there as long as I can, maybe for 2 days, maybe 3 days. I think 2 should do it. And then I'm going to take a brush and brush and let you guys see me get that oil hopefully up out of the dry. This is the spot where the oil was, and as you can see, it is clean. Now, I'm just relaxing, and I was like, what am I going to do before I work out or start my writing? Because I am a writer and I'm starting a new manuscript, a new novel manuscript. No matter how many times I start, I feel like I always am on an adventure for the first time. And I guess it is true. I am on an adventure for the first time for this particular novel. But I also feel like keep learning your craft. I just finished a manuscript and it is almost 600 pages long. And I'm like, Claudia, you have got to learn to write tighter because the average novel is 300 plus, a little over maybe 300 pages. And I know some writers write 200, 250. But when I get going in a manuscript, I get going. Nonetheless, I'm the type of writer who reads and writes at the same time. Now, years ago, I interviewed Elin Harris, and I was in love with his first book, Invisible Life. That was exquisite about DL men in love. And then Just As I Am came. I love, love, love that one. So I was writing for Black Romance magazine when it was up and alive. It's now defunct, but they had me to interview Elin Harris, and I learned so many wonderful things about him. Nonetheless, one was that he said he did not read other people's writings while he was writing because he didn't want their voices in his head. I get that, but I am a writer who has to continuously read. And when I fell out of reading a couple of years back, I really, really missed it, and I had to get back to the writing and the reading. But this book I got to as I was about to write my outline, and it just situated me. I just loved it, simply adored it. It is If This World Were Mine. The titles of songs, I just find that so anchoring in time, because well, I don't know if you know, but there are certain songs that we're connected with that bring about a just wonderful euphoric feeling. And I love Luther Vandross's If This World Were Mine, I'd give you anything. Oh my gosh, you know the song, you know it. And this book was exquisite. It's a book about friendship. So I think the theme is friendship and how important that is to us. No matter where we are in our lives, friendship is paramount. And you have 4 friends in this novel. And without giving it away, a spoiler alert, even though this is one of his older novels, I think this one came out of 2000, the beginning 2000s, maybe the ending 1998s. But it's about friendship, and you see 4 friends who are from the same university. I think it's Hampton Institute. And nonetheless, they reveal their lives to us via journal writing. I love that. And they get together and talk about their lives and the entries. Now, you have 4 men and 4 men. You have, of the 4, you have 2 men and 2 women. So one of the men is gay, like Elin Harris himself was a gay man. And then one of the men is a straight man, Dwight, fighting his own battles. They're all fighting their own battles. And I won't go too much into it, and the 2 women, one is a homemaker. Some people could say, one of my friends says, a domestic engineer. And she's lonely. So she and her husband, seemingly, they have grown apart. And you'll love what happens in the ending. I won't tell that. And the other woman, Yolanda, is an enterprising entertainment person who works behind the scenes helping entertainers. Of course, there's a DL man in this novel. I think they've walked through all of Elin's books, and it is one of his most prominent DL men, and that's Basil John Henderson. He falls in love with one of the women. She falls in love with him. I won't tell you which, but it was so good. And guys, I have been taking this book with me for years wherever I go in my collection of novels. And I knew one day I would pick it up at the right time. I picked it up last week. It was so, so good. I love this work. So get it or read it, check it out at the library, do whatever you have to do. This is the next book that I'm going to read, even as I start writing my new outline. And it is Bill Wright's book, Sunday You Learn How to Box. Notably, Elin Harris is here at the top saying heartbreaking and heartwarming. I was touched in so many ways by this absolutely dazzling and elegant debut. You won't be able to put it down. And the last one they have here is Abide With Me, his novel Abide With Me under his name. But I've never read this book. I've had it for years and I've been meaning to read it. So I am going to be reading that. And then I love poetry in Spanish, so I will be reading little snippets of this and practicing my Spanish and reading in Spanish and English. A movie in my pillow, una película en mi almohada. And these are poemas by Jorge Argueta. So I am excited to be reading this. And then, of course, this is my book, and it is We Should All Be Mindful. And I write in this from time to time because it is a journal, and it is a mindfulness journal that came out of a period of self-love for me, for all of you, during the pandemic. So, but this stretches beyond the pandemic, and it allows you to lock into yourself wherever you are and just be mindful of your words, your actions, everything. Speaking of mindfulness, I would say be mindful of our loved ones, and if you find that they are being abused, try and be gentle with them. I remind myself, be gentle with our loved ones who are being abused and don't know they're being abused, because a family member near and dear to me is being scammed. His phone is being scammed constantly. Scammers call him and they present him with different ways that they can exchange money for something that he needs. And today I heard a conversation that just blew me away as far as the things that this person, the scammer, was saying with this foreign voice. He sounded Indian, and he was telling my loved one all about how he could give $240 for 175 million for nothing. He just wanted to give it to him, and he was trying his best to get him to the bank so that my loved one could get the money out of the bank and then let this person's man come and pick it up. It was just mind-boggling. And at the end of the conversation, the person said, I love you. I love you, and I believe in you. That type of thing, because my loved one was saying, my relatives don't believe I'm going to get this much money. And this man just had my loved one caught up in, we were stopping him from getting millions of dollars for nothing, for $240. It was just, it happens. It was just mind-boggling, and it happens every day, I'm sure. But when you see it happening close up, you're stunned. When you hear people talking to your loved one, scamming them out of their money, asking them questions like, how much money do you have in the bank? Who can take you to the bank? I will have someone come pick you up and take you to the bank. Put the money on a bank card and send it to us. Or no, put the money on a card and tell us the number on the card so we can get the money off. $240 for 175 million. Help. We need to find ways to be more present for our loved ones when these type things happen.